All right, hello everyone. This is Crota coming at you and taking a look at the new Spectator mode in League of Legends, and I really like this. I'm gonna try to be doing some casting. You guys can go ahead and follow along. You guys can go ahead and take a look. It is a Mordekaiser, a Malphite, a Kaylee, or Kale, excuse me, Kog'Maw, and a Jaina on the bottom left-hand side. Meanwhile, we have a Jax, Trundle, Kennen, Morgana, and an Alistar on the right. So far, looks like a really good game. And oh, we may get no, this is not going to be first blood, but the first kill. And I'm going to see nope, it is not. Malphite able to push back there after Jax gets a little bit of support and help from the Trundle. So Trundle, I believe, is going to be our jungle. Yes, Trundle is our jungle. Let's take a look back over here. Kale, not quite sure where she's going. Meanwhile, Kog'Maw, I'm trying to do a little bit more, but getting caught in the brush by Alistar. This is not looking good. You can see Kennen now coming in, and Kog'Maw may get taken down. Oh, he does get a little bit of support, and Jaina doing exactly what she needs to do in order to save Kog'Maw. Beautifully played there. Now, if you guys are wondering how to watch some of these games, I believe League of Legends has made it very easy to watch some high-level play. We're seeing Morgana and Trundle now getting pushed back to their tower. Kale able to support back there. And so far, it is a 6.5 to 6.7, a very nice balanced game. And that's generally what you see in high-level League of Legends. There's not that many kills early on. If the teams are balanced, you know, 8 kills to 10 kills, that may be the overall differential in the wins or losses before you know who is really going to come out ahead. Morgana's still doing a great job there, getting that cool down. And oh, Mordekaiser coming back in. There's a snare, but not hitting Mordekaiser at all. Meanwhile, Trundle is still doing a little bit of... Excuse me, still doing a little bit there, as we're going to see perhaps, oh, what is happening down over here. Malphite now trying to come in, but Kale coming in from the top. Kale is very fast, but Jax able to get back in. No stun available, and Jax able to run away rather nicely. So we'll see what's going to happen here. It looks like he did use Ghost in order to get away. Trundle is still there. Malphite, there is now a ward in the brush. 7.7 to 7.4, really the difference probably between First Blood and not First Blood between these two particular teams. Now Jaina setting up a ward right there that does and also a nice vision ward down over there as well. So the wards are in play. The tribe bush also wanting to make sure that you can also see a little bit off over here as well. That is a really good positioning for that, as Morgana still dances around in the center portion of the lanes. So far, not much really going down. Malphite off over here may take a little bit more damage. Jax able to just jump right in and just deal a little bit more damage there, and now pulls away against. And Malphite really feels like he's losing this lane just a little bit. Malphite being forced to pull back again, but he is being able to get some damage there. There's another jump in, but oh, a knock up into the air. Who's going to come out on top? It looks like there is an ignite, and it looks like Jax may get taken down. Yes, Jax does get taken down, 8.9 to 8.4. Nicely done there. Meanwhile, bottom of the lane over here, Alistar able to do a little bit of a knockback, knocking Kog'Maw. There is the shield coming in from Jaina, as we are still getting into this. Alistar just hiding in the brush constantly. Kennen doing exactly what he needs to do, and there is another pushback there. So far, Kale being the jungler, not something that I see far too often. I normally see her in the top solo lane, more of a tank play, but since the recent patches, I guess it was said that every race or every hero can jungle pretty well. We'll see what's going to happen next. There are wards already all in position as the units are backing off. An interesting style that Kog'Maw and Jaina are not within EXP range. They're staying outside of EXP range. This is not going to be good. Jaina now getting knocked up into the air, and now will she be able to escape there? Nice win, knock back up once more with the shield again. Morgana now still holding the center portion. You guys can take a look at the items. Things are looking very good so far for both of these teams, but the blue team does have a slight advantage here. Jax now a little bit behind in level, and oh, here comes a gank. Trundle now coming in. Will Malphite be able to get away? There's the flash, brilliantly done, able to get away, and now we see Malphite just able to back off once more. Meanwhile, we are getting a very strong push coming in from Kog'Maw and Jaina off over here, but Alistar and Kennen is a little bit higher in level, able to push all the way back. Kog'Maw deciding to back away. Jaina finally getting her Philosopher's Stone, very, very nice support item. Also getting in a couple more wards, and there we go. Doing a little bit of a charge. Kog'Maw being forced to retreat all the way back home once more in order to heal. So far, 2-1. We see that there is a Morgana hiding off over here. Is Morgana going to be able to make her way? There is the pool. Doesn't hit anything at all, trying to steal some creeps. And Morgana just going to get some damage instead. Very center Morgana not too out of the ordinary, as we're going to see perhaps a gank here. Trundle now looking to come in. There's the snare. That's looking very, very good. We are going to get the ulti. And now that there's the stun. Mordekaiser has really nowhere to go. Will Trundle be able to get off the last hit? Yes, it does. And there we go, evening it up. 11.3 to 11, 11.4 to 11.2 now. Very, very even. A beautiful, beautiful gank in the center portion of the map. And I missed another one. Jax getting killed by Malphite in the top lane. So any advantage that was gained was instantaneously lost once more, as Malphite does get the kill. So far, Jax does seem to be the weakest player on the team. 0, 3, and 0. That top lane is definitely going in favor of the blue team. Meanwhile, back down over here, we see Jaina and Kog'Maw down over here. Really need some help. Kayle may be able to make her way over in just a moment, but Kog'Maw with that very, very long range Q able to get that damage in. Yeah. Bio Arcane Barrage able to just spit that up and then land it on top of them once more. It looks as though Alistar and Keenan wants to go back and do a little bit of a heal, purchase up some new items before they get back in the lane. Very strong play, making sure to do a really good push there. Now, Jax is in a bit of trouble. He is behind, sitting at level 7 compared to level 8. And I believe, yes, level 8, almost level 9 for Malphite. We'll see what's going to happen here. Both sides still engaging, and a little bit of an engagement there. Meanwhile, right now, Kog'Maw and Jaina taking this opportunity to just move across and push the tower while they can. Both of these players, both of these teams, very evenly matched, it appears. 3-2. And only a difference of about 300 gold between these two armies. Trundle, what is Trundle going to do? Trundle, I believe, yes, does set up some additional wards. Kayle does have her red creeps. No, taking a look over at Trundle. Trundle doesn't have anything. And a little bit of a surprise there, as Jax may end up getting taken out by Malphite once more. There's the slow, and is it going to be enough? There's the jump, but now Kayle now trying to come in, and this is not looking good. Invulnerable, and down it goes. We do see an ignite on Malphite. Malphite taking a little bit of damage, but should be fine. Yes, able to heal up a little, and now getting back in this once more. So double Durin's ring so far, as we now see Mordekaiser taking a little bit of damage, and really Jax having all the deaths. That top lane is going to get pushed, and pushed hard, in just a moment, as we see Malphite now trying to push in onto that tower once more. How much damage could be dealt? Trundle could make his way over, and that would be very, very bad. Trundle now trying to come in, and is it going to be able to get off a slow? It looks like he is going to be able to get off a slow, but through the brush. Trundle now engaging the creeps, also helping out as well. Where is Malphite going to go? Malphite getting in a nice hit over there. Kayle now trying to come over as support. Where is Trundle? Trundle may have overextended himself, and now this is not looking good. Down goes Trundle, as Kayle gets the last hit there. 5-2. Now a very big difference between these two teams. A difference of about 1.3k. That is a lot of gold difference between these two armies once more. We'll see. Back down over here, we can see Keenan did get ignited, now just trying to do a little bit of long distance attacking, and Alistar perhaps trying to heal. Alistar perhaps trying to heal up a little bit more, but no, headbutt first. And now you're just going to see the units once again back off. So both teams just trying to push, and it looks like Dragon. Someone is signaling to take down Dragon here. And it is a difference about 1.5k. Not quite sure who has more of the last hits. Mordekaiser versus Morgana. Mordekaiser is definitely in the lead. So even in terms of farming, things are going well for the bottom left-hand team, the light blue team. Jax now coming in, getting up a nice hit there. But I don't expect anyone. They're just doing a little bit of a feeling each other out, trying to get some damage before anything else happens, as we now see Morgana coming in across the center. Mordekaiser coming in, doing a beautiful farm here, and just dealing a lot of damage constantly. Morgana being pushed all the way back to her tower. A pool should be cast across there. Now just staying close by, making sure to get all of those, all of the, what's it called, units? all of the melee minions to stand in the pool once more. 5-2 so far. No one has taken down any towers. If this is actually a professional game, I think this is just a pickup game. These players may be able to communicate with each other, but it really feels like Jax is the weakest link so far. Jax with 67 kills against Malphite's 75. Double Durans versus double Durans. We are going into Mercury's Shred, so a little bit more magic resist. Perhaps we'll be able to take some of that damage and not fall too quickly once more. And it looks like Morgana, yes, Morgana did grab the blue, so Morgana should be able to stick around a little bit longer once more. Mordekaiser opting to clear out his own creeps. Not quite sure why he's letting that happen, as Kale now coming in, Morgana now coming over as well. And really the ward placement much better for the, I would say, the blue team, as there's only one ward off over here for the purple team. Jax now once again engaging along the top. We'll see what's going to happen here. Jax now trying to get into Malphite. Malphite now getting in some damage again, and now where is Jax going to go? Jax now just hugging his tower. The tower is his best friend right now, but Malphite is going to be able to charge in there once more and deal that damage. So nicely played again. Just coming in, unstoppable force, charging towards the area, taking it down as Malphite decides to back off. Now, so far, Trundle. Let's take a look at the junglers. It is going to be Trundle versus Kale, and I believe Trundle does have a slight advantage. Both of them do have a Wiggles Lantern, of pretty much a necessary item while you're jungling. It helps you regenerate hit points, and it also gives you wards whenever you just wards constantly. So far, Mordekaiser in that center lane still with the best farm. Morgana not too far behind by about 40, as we now see Alistar lying in the brush, lying to do a little bit of an attack here. Are we going to see perhaps Kog'Maw get taken out or knocked up into the air? Keenan now trying to come down, throwing, not really doing any damage, and now backing away. Oh, that is an absolute beautiful farm for Keenan. Kennen, is it Kennen or Ken? Yeah, I think it's Kennen, if it is supposed to be a Japanese ninja name. I mean, or it could be Keenan. Anyways, back over here, we are going to see, what is this? A teleport, and it looks as though Trundle will be able to just recall all the way back home. Kale unable to get there in time. And now what will be happening here is Morgana now trying to come back around the far side. Once again, checking to see if Dragon has been taken. No Dragon as of yet. It is now 6-2 as Kog'Maw is taking a little bit of damage. There's the knock up once more, and Kog'Maw now trying to, or sorry, Morgana tries to come in with the binding. Is unable to land it though, as we're going to see where exactly all of these heroes will be going next. So I believe that's level 4 pool, or level 4 soil, level 1 black shield coming in across all of these players. So far, it looks like a gank is trying to go down. I gotta believe that Alistar and Kennen, and probably a really good combination on the bottom, but they haven't really been able to do as much as they would like. And as the game goes on, Malphite is going to be very fed. He does have 5 kills. So with those 5 kills, going to have a very significant advantage. He may get 6 here. No. And there we go. It is 13-11, a two level advantage for Malphite. Oh, a quick jump in. That is not going to be good at all. And Malphite now quickly charging in. He's going to back away. He does get ignited as Morgana now trying to make her way over for some support. Will he be able, or will she be able to get in? There's the black shield. The black shield not going to be doing very much. Where's the binding? The binding could come in. There is the ulti, and now Malphite could get stuck. Oh, able to charge away. Jax unable to do anything, and that's not looking good. Malphite, what's going to happen? There is the snare. There's the pool. There's the damage, and yes, Malphite is shut down. Beautifully played there. Morgana really helping out Jax in the top lane, and now Jax can do a little bit of farm without having to worry. He can perhaps catch back up. Kog'Maw and Jaina still in the bottom lane, still trying to fight it out over here. We are going to see perhaps Kennen just sitting here in the center. It is now a 1k differential between these two, and it looks as though Trundle wants to, yes, he does actually want to go to take down Dragon. So there, it looks like Alistar could be making his way back over once more. Jax is back in position, and as Dragon goes down, this is going to be a huge play. Dragon's going to get taken down in just a moment and give plenty of Yeah, give plenty of resources around, and there you see it, 21.9 versus 22. A very, very even game now, as we're going to perhaps see a gank here. Jaina is going to be caught out of position. That's going to be a very, very bad place for her. Alistair, unable to get the knock up there, as Jaina flashes back to her tower. Meanwhile, Mordekaiser, nope. Yeah, it looks as though this tower will simply just get taken down 7-3 there. Mordekaiser now just going to go ahead and push back this tower here. One tower will get taken down, 23.6 versus 22.6. So we were even for about 5 seconds, and now the blue team once again takes a very, very quick lead, and now should be able to support more items once more. Trundle now, we'll see where he's going to be going. Taking a look around, he's going to be able to farm and get this creep wave pretty easily, but now we are going to see Malphite and maybe even Mordekaiser. No Malphite just making away. Morgana trying to do a bit of a push in the center. Now sitting at level 14, able to back away once more. Trundle cleaning up this wave, getting in a lot more money again, but there is still a 1.2k difference between these two armies and these two teams so far. Kale still wandering around, doing a great job with that farm. It looks like there's a quick check. The blue team wants to check if Dragon has been taken. It in fact has been. Meanwhile, Baron is still not taken. Not quite sure when Baron will be taken, as it does take a little bit more to take down Baron than it does to take down Dragon. Alistair now is just hanging around off over here. Wards are pretty much non-existent right now, which is a bit of a surprise. Alistair and Jaina, the two supports now battling it out. There's the knock-up. What's going to be happening here? There's the knock-up into the air. What's going to go down? Malphite now trying to come in, and there is another knock-up into the air. Keenan in a little bit of trouble. Kog'Maw now comes in, gets in a little bit of damage. Down goes Keenan. A blue turret has been taken down as Jax has pushed in the top lane. There's the ensnare, as we are now at a difference of 0.6k difference between these two particular teams. Morgana now trying to once again easily do that farming with her pool, and now Jax may be able to push in. No, Jax now going up against Malphite. Malphite, who's going to come out on top? Both of them doing a little bit of an engagement. No, that's not Malphite. That's Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser coming back into this lane, going to be able to push this lane very, very easily and push it back. Mordekaiser, a very well-fed, very good at just clearing out creeps and getting in a lot of items. It looks as though Mordekaiser so far going definitely with that AP build, does have Spell Vamp as well, and we'll see what will be happening next. All right, so Mordekaiser still just wandering around. Morgana also doing a teleport back. We're going to see Jaina and Kog'Maw try to push down and take down this one particular turret. The turret is not going to go down, though. Heroes are backing off again. Jaina is a little bit behind. Kog'Maw now backing once again, and we'll see what Keenan does. Trundle is in the backfield. There is some wards, and now there's the knock up into the air. Keenan trying to come back in, and there's some damage coming in across. This is not looking good. Jaina may get taken down. There's the heal, but not enough. Jaina gets taken down there, and 8-4 with a difference of about 0.6 between these two teams. And it's really been that Dragon that came in that really helped out the purple team. Trundle doing a great job there, and we'll see what's going to happen next. All right, there's a knock up into the air. Oh, this is not looking good. Alistair now trying to run away. We can see that a large fight coming down over here. Malphite knocking up into the air again, and it looks like Jax may get taken down. Kog'Maw should be able to finish it off. Yes, there it is. Morgana now trying to show up to the party. She shows up a little bit late. Does do her ulti and is going to get the snare off, but now comes in a little bit too far. Is able to take down Malphite, and yes, Morgana does get taken down. The rest of the team, not knowing that she was coming down, unable to support her. All right, so Mojo and Big Emperor and what Keenan are already just coming back down off over here. Mordekaiser may be able to just get this turret. It looks like there's enough behind this creep wave. Trundle now taking a lot of damage, and wow, just a very easy takedown there as the lead grows and grows for Blue. Blue now looking to perhaps come back in. And what's going to happen here? It looks as though, yep, that the spirit form, what's going to happen there? Taking a little bit of damage. Now Keenan taking even more damage, and this turret may fall as well. Right now you can see that yeah, the resurrection thing over here is absorbing the majority of that damage. It should fall. There it goes. Now, so so far, we see that there are now 3 turrets down by on the purple team side. The middle turret is still currently standing, and we should have a push there in just a moment. Jaina also getting that elixir, making sure that she can spot any wards and destroy them if necessary. Morgana now trying to push back mid. It is going to be a 14 versus 9. Dark Binding not hitting anything at all. And so far, the Morgana's Dark Binding, which is one of her must-hit spells, have not been hitting very well at all. Jax and Malphite now coming in off over here. What's going to go down? Jax now trying to run away. Malphite doing a little bit of an exchange. Trundle, perhaps Jax thought Trundle was going to be making his way over. That is not the case. Trundle was doing a bit of jungling there. And now we're going to see a very, very large engagement. Oh, Alistar is knocked up into the air. Morgana could come in. Yes, throws a Dark Binding just as a safety precaution if they continue the chase. Mordekaiser now back in the middle lane. As we see the Black Shield is on Morgana. Morgana pretty much, immune to any spell effects, and also absorbs a bit of spell damage again. So there you go, constantly getting hit by Kog'Maw's Bio Arcane Barrage, and now it looks as though the middle turret will fall. It is now a difference of almost 2k gold between these two armies and these two teams, and now it looks as though, yes, Blue may be trying to go for Dragon again, or perhaps Trundle may be trying to go for Dragon. And if they catch this in a very, very bad gank, this would be huge. Here we go. A big, big battle happening over here at the Dragon. There is Morgana's trying to stay up in the center. Both sides engaging. Who's going to come out on top? Morgana doesn't have that much, and now we have an engagement back over here. Alistar and Trundle. Who's going to come out on top? It looks as though just constant knock up into the air. Morgana gets taken down first. Alistar does a beautiful flash in order to get away. Looks like he will be able to do exactly that. Trundle backs away again, and now we are sitting at a 4k difference between these two armies, and it is now the perfect opportunity for Blue to take out either Baron or Dragon. It looks like they are going to be going for Baron, and this might be a huge play. What's going to happen off over here? You can see that there is one ward. I do not believe Jaina actually spots it. From the other side, is Trundle going to perhaps try to steal it? Are they going to be able to steal it? Jax may try to come in, and what is going to happen over here? Trundle now comes in. There's the jump in. Both sides trying to fight. Who's going to be able to get the last hit on Baron? Baron falls. Baron is given to the blue team, and now Trundle does get taken out as well. A 6k difference between these armies. Keenan now getting taken out. Alistar facing up against the majority of the blue army, and now knows and correctly decides to back off. So we'll see what will be happening next. Morgana finally at 16. Meanwhile, I believe Mordekaiser is already at 16. They're gonna now follow up Baron with Dragon. That is gonna be a huge difference, and things are just starting to snowball very, very well. Mordekaiser is sitting at level 17. There you go, an additional 190 gold for everyone on the blue team. Now essentially sitting at almost a 7k, almost an 8k differential, or getting close to an 8k differential. Down over here, a very nice farm. Yeah, that's exactly what Malphite wants. Malphite just really strong, sitting at 157 creep kills. Also Mordekaiser sitting at 290 and simply owning the center, and with that has pretty much money to buy anything and everything he wants. All right, let's see what's going to happen next. We are going to see Keenan now just making a way in down the center. It looks as though the blue team wants to do a push on the mid tower, take down another tier 2 tower. Morgana maybe trying to perhaps go for the other team's blue creep. Kale is just still wandering around still. We'll see where she goes. Perhaps going to try to take down Jax off to the north. They are pushing out a little bit further than I would like to see them. Morgana, Alistar, Trundle pushing out very far. Hasn't really been able to do very much of anything. Only one turret has been taken down. The Black Shield does stop any spell effects, as we'll see. There's the binding, and oh, Malphite may be in a little bit of trouble. What's happening over there? But there's the surrender instead. Yes, the surrender. Blue takes this after a very impressive lead. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know what you think of my commentating skills, and yep, hope to see you guys in League of Legends.